to the Here's to the Rubble podcast. That is House Warning Party by Joyce Manor. No guest again this week, but I am joined by, I'm RJ, and I'm joined by Steve.
Hello.
How you doing, Steve?
Doing pretty good, man. This intro song was me who picked it this time. Usually Gage picks the intro, but this song is pretty short. It's gonna be over in, I think, 5 seconds. So I figured might as well make that the intro instead of playing it later for only 1 minute.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right there. Great song though.
Yeah, that's a really good song.
Big Joyce Manor fan. They I don't think they have a single album that I don't like.
Yeah, I've listened to them a bunch, but I've never become like a fan.
Never like got into it. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
That album S/T, like the self-titled or whatever, so good. Never Hung Over Again is really, really good too. And Cody is another one that I really like. There are other ones I all enjoy, but those three are definitely my top.
Sick.
Yeah, yes indeed. What have you been listening to lately, RJ?
Oh, I've been listening to a lot of Raise Fist again.
Nice, as always.
Yeah, it's been heavy in the rotation the past few days. But other than that, new Less Than Jake song is pretty good. Kill Lincoln released a song as well. They're doing like a split.
Oh, yeah.
And both really good songs. What else did I listen to? Been listening to Run the Jewels a bit again.
Oh, nice, yeah. They are like, was it you that I talked to about this? How like they're in like every single episode of Invincible, basically.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're in a ton of episodes. And yeah, I think when me and Gage were watching it, at one point the music started. I go, "Wait, that's Run the Jewels," and we Shazammed it real quick, and sure enough, it was.
I should actually check them out because every single scene that their music is in is fantastic. Also, if you haven't seen Invincible on Amazon, find a way to pirate it because Invincible is awesome.
Yeah, don't give Amazon money though.
It's just Amazon that is in, yeah.
But yeah, Run the Jewels is so sick, so sick.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been listening to?
So I checked out the new Gojira record, which I believe is called Fortitude. Off the top of my head, I think that's true. I was looking at it before the podcast to make sure I didn't forget it, but then I forgot it anyway. Okay, yeah, it is Fortitude. Nice, I'm good. I also listened to a Crown the Empire record. Do not remember what it's called, but it's from 2016, I think, and the song Zero is on it. My brother really likes that band, and I was like, yeah, I need some more albums to listen to. And he was like, you should check this one out. And it was pretty good. I don't know if I loved it. Oh, Retrograde is the name of the album. There it is. I definitely don't love it as much as he did. I thought it was fine, but I don't know. Crown the Empire is one band to me that I'll listen to them if they're on, but I don't really seek them out or anything. And so far, that album has not changed my mind, but maybe I'll give it another listen.
Yeah,
and
I've never really listened to them before.
I don't know. I really don't know what to say about them. I feel like I should have more of an opinion on them than I do, but I just think they're just fine. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're just one of those bands that they don't really stand out to me. They're good.
But they're not great.
They're good enough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, you like them, but you don't love them.
Exactly. Yeah, like, I mean, if they were at a show and I had paid for the show already, I'd be stoked that they were there, but I wouldn't buy tickets just to see Crown the Empire.
Right.
And then the one that I kind of said before the cast, I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to rant about something or like talk about something that's kind of stupid
Swift?
Today. It's not Taylor Swift.
Oh, is it Carrie Underwood or something, bro?
No, but it's in a similar vein. I finally listened to, I'm super late to the party, like 7 years, in fact. You ever heard of Hozier?
I've heard of them. I've listened to them a bit, but not a ton.
Yeah. I always said you ever heard as a joke because you definitely have. It's like Hosier's super big, and I just never really understood why. I was like, yeah, Take Me to Church, good enough song, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's them. Okay.
Yeah, him. It's one guy, I guess.
Oh,
or I don't know. Maybe it is a full band, I guess. But I know he's like the front man, and it's named after him. But anyway, yeah, I went and I listened to that first album. Actually, really, really, really good. And again, I know, super late to the party, but I was really surprised. I listened to the whole thing a few times actually. I was really good. I guess his stuff's like folk-ish, I guess is how you describe it, but
Right.
there's some great songs on that record. I was really pleasantly surprised, which is stupid because I've heard for years how great he is, but I just never actually went and listened myself. But like, yeah, like fantastic. Definitely would recommend his first album. Haven't listened to much else by him yet, but I kind of want to now because that album was really good.
Sick. Also, new Vince Staples and new Teenage Bottle Rocket songs were pretty good.
Right, I was not talking to my mic. Yeah, you were talking about those. We were supposedly going to talk about them on Rubble Radar, but then Father's Day was this weekend, so
we kind of forgot all about all that.
Yeah, we were busy with our kids.
Yeah,
the kids that we have together.
Yep, all three of us.
Yeah. It's a complicated relationship, but it's a good one.
We make it work.
Yeah. Exactly. Gage, were you saying something there? I thought I heard you start talking.
I was gonna say that Hosier. I think it is just him.
It is, yeah, he is just a solo. Yeah. I thought
me.
but I wasn't entirely sure.
I didn't want to tell you guys, but it's me.
I mean, I'm looking at a picture of him right now, and he does not look anything like you. I'm pretty sure he can see out of both of his eyes. So.
Okay. Okay. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, something I've been wanting to ask you, Steve. You ever listen to Hank Williams 1, 2, or 3?
No, actually, Hank is like I know songs by Hank Williams, and I certainly have listened to Hank Williams, but I've never gone to listen to. Oh wait, are you talking about like Hank Jr. and then Hank Jr. Jr.?
Yeah, like Hank, and then the second one was Hank 2, and then the third one was Hank 3.
Oh, he goes by Hank 3. That's interesting.
Yeah.
No, I know songs by original Hank Williams, and then I know some by Hank Jr., but I haven't listened much to Hank 3. No.
Hank 3 is pretty cool. He's made some pretty cool stuff. I never got super into him, but his son is making music now.
Hank 4?
Well, his son's name isn't Hank. He didn't name his son Hank.
Okay. Wow, what a coward.
But to carry on the lineage, 4 is just going by 4.
Oh, you know what? That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
But it's stylized like IV, like Roman numerals.
IV, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty sick, and he's only released one song with his band. It's 4 in the Strange Band.
4 in the Strange Band.
Yeah, they've released one song that I know of, but I like it. It's pretty cool.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
Son of Sin. That's a good title.
Yeah,
especially for someone from the Hank Williams lineage. I'm gonna sneeze in a second. Excuse me.
Bless you.
It's the worst. I tried to sneeze and I couldn't. This is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. Oh shit! Here it comes. Come on. This is the worst feeling of all time. I hate that. I hate
it. Get yourself together.
I know this is embarrassing. Live on the cast, I'm just unraveling.
You're just dropping the ball.
Yeah. We need to get a host who can actually sneeze when he says he's going to.
Yep, exactly.
No, I should check that out. Interesting. I'm surprised that you're the one telling me about this, not my brother. My brother's a big like country, especially like old country and like rock guy.
Right.
Like, my brother's so weird. He'll listen to like old Hank Williams or like Suicide Silence, and like if you've ever listened to Suicide Silence, pretty big difference between them and Hank Williams.
Right.
But love my brother. I want to make that very clear. But a lot of the music he listens to seems very much like, man, I'm a really cool guy because I listen to this. He listens to a lot of great stuff, don't get me wrong. But like he's got some bands that he showed me where I'm like, this seems like you're listening to them because you're like, yes, this is who I think I am in my head.
Right.
It's okay. He's never going to listen to this. So,
He's too cool for it because he
yeah,
listens
exactly.
to those bands.
Honestly, he is. Yeah. Man, how do you feel about like? So, beat down is a good example of like a style of like music where it's just like I'm so tough. I'm the toughest guy in like Five Finger Death Punch bands like that where like
roofer music.
yeah yeah there you go totally
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn, I'm
like
trying to think.
Godsmack.
Godsmack
Volbeat,
isn't that bad. Volbeat I would say is kind of there.
you know, like K-Rock bands.
K-Rock.
Oh, you don't know what K-Rock is? It's like
Nobody
a
outside
Korean
of
rock.
here knows what K-Rock is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would just
it's-
assume it's Korean rock.
No.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
No, it's just
Yeah.
it's just the rock radio station of upstate New York or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
They do a festival called K-Rockathon.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Do they
hardcore,
also do
right?
the thing? They also do the thing that every like rock station does, where it's like, we only play rock, real rock, hard rock for rockin' dudes.
Yeah, and
Up
then they
next
play,
is the
like,
new
Travis
song by
Barker.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Like, what is up with that? Like, the rock stations in like Edmonton do that too, where it's like, are you a real man who only listens to man music? Coming
Grab
up next,
yourself a
21
beer.
Pilots.
Yeah.
the
So it'll be
worst.
like, fire up the grill, grab yourself a beer.
Yeah.
Because up next, we have Nickelback.
Yeah, yeah, or like AC/DC or something.
Right.
Like, although, I should have done some more research on this actually, because there's a couple bands that my brother likes where he's like, he gets into them enough to tell me like the stories of the dudes in the bands. And
Right.
apparently, like the dude from like King 810, all of his songs, like I would actually really recommend them. They're pretty good. Alpha and Omega, Kill 'Em All, Fat Around the Heart. Those songs are really, really good. But like all of their songs are like, I'm tough and I will kill you. And then I was like, what's this guy's deal? And my brother was like, yeah, he is tough and he actually will kill you. It's like, oh, okay, fair enough. It's like someone who actually has a story that can back that up. Whereas like I feel like there's some bands where it's like, I don't know. I just don't buy it. You see like the dudes who are like, I'm trying to figure out a way of saying this that just doesn't like sound like me being like, I'm tougher than they are. But
Right.
like,
You don't
there's
want to
some- I
sound
feel
like
like-
the tough guys you're trying to make fun of.
exactly, that's the problem. But I feel like there's a lot of bands like that where it's like dudes who are like, I'm so tough, I'll beat you up if you even look at me. And then you look at the guy and he's just like scrawny and like weighs like 90 pounds. And it's like, are you sure? Are you sure that this is what you want to sing about?
Right. It's like, I feel like you're kind of biting off a little bit more than you can chew.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about people like that? Or not even like just bands specifically, but people in the scene who are like, and any scene that is like, you're more of like a punk guy. So like people who are like, yeah, I'm the most hardcore person at this show. And I know you're the type of person who, it's your job to keep punk rock elite.
It is. That's true.
But I don't know. Like, how do you feel about those people? Like, I don't know, people who take themselves too seriously, or people who are like gatekeepy, or like,
Yeah.
they
Pretty
feel
much.
the need to be the most blank person at a show,
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's my job to keep punk rock elite because everyone like takes punk super seriously, but like punk's a joke. So I'm keeping it elite by making fun of it in most of
Well,
my
there you go.
waking minutes. And
I feel
that's
like
just because
I feel
like,
like even I
Go
feel like
ahead.
even just you saying that would piss some people off.
Right,
They'd be like, what are you
exactly.
talking about? Punk is the most serious thing in the world.
right. And it's dumb because people just take it too seriously, and you want to be the toughest guy at every show or the most punk dude that's
Yeah.
ever walked down the street. And it's like, what are you trying to prove?
But yeah, right, I thought the whole deal with punk is it's like, fuck you, I don't care what you think. I'm gonna do my
Right, that's
thing.
why I wear pink shoes and purple socks. How punk is that?
I mean, if you're doing it because you don't give a shit, then I guess it's pretty punk.
Pretty much. I didn't have any other clean socks.
There you go.
But
Yeah, I don't know.
if
I
you-
don't. Yeah, go ahead.
if you put yourself into a scene and try to act like you're better than everybody else, you're
No one's gonna like
an
you.
asshole. Yeah, no one's gonna
Yeah.
like you. No one wants you around. And
Straight up,
you
like-
should fuck off.
There you go. I'm glad we agree on that at least.
Yeah, nobody's better than anybody else.
No, totally. And I don't know, trying to seem like you are, I feel like that defeats the whole point of music. Like,
Right, exactly.
bringing people together, enjoying it with other people, as opposed to like just being like, yeah, I'm the coolest person in the world. It's like, okay, cool. Go do that by yourself then, because no one
Right,
else wants
exactly.
to hear you say that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never understood. It just feels like, performative people. Like, it's one thing when you're like on stage and you're doing a show or whatever. It's like, okay, this is your persona. But like people who are like that off stage, who are like, yeah, now that shows are going to be coming back, I'm excited to run into people like that again at bars who are like, yeah, oh, these guys are good, I guess, but like, my band is better. And also, I'm cooler than you because I've seen this person, this person, this person. And one
My
time,
vest
this
has
obscure-
150 patches
Yeah.
on it.
Actually, one time I got retweeted by Tom Morello, so actually, I'm better than you are.
And then you
Like,
go and look at their Twitter, and they got retweeted because they were being racist, and he made fun of them.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy shows are coming back. I'm not really happy that will mean dealing with people like that again who feel the need to one up everyone. and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I just really hope in the past year that people have really learned how to act.
I think that's the exact opposite. I feel like everyone's forgotten how to act.
Yeah,
I
that's
certainly
what
feel like
I'm
I have.
thinking is going to happen, but I hope that's not the case.
I'm just really excited. I feel like this is going to be such a weird experience for me
Yeah.
because shows are coming back. People are getting vaxxed. I know some places in the state, they just actually have like shows and stuff like that happening.
Yeah.
Like full on, like, all right, everybody's vaxxed. We don't have to wear masks and stuff like that, which is crazy.
Pretty much.
I'm still, I still can't really wrap my head around that just yet. But like, I'm really excited to get back in a mosh pit again. But I feel
me
like
too. I'm fully vaxxed. Are you?
I feel like it's gonna be weird. No, I still gotta get my second dose.
Shame.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry that I got mine after you did, and I still have to wait a little bit.
You're part of the problem, Steve.
yeah. People like me are the reason why shows aren't already happening.
Exactly.
So, if you want to blame someone for music being dead, it's my fault. I also killed Tupac Shakur, so that was me.
Yeah.
Mystery solved. What was I saying? I've completely lost my train of thought.
I'm not sure. Excited for mosh pits.
Perfect, awesome. Oh yeah, right. But I think that's gonna be weird being surrounded by all these like randos again.
It's definitely going to be odd, but I think most people will fall right back into the flow of it and not really have any issues.
I mean, yeah. You'd assume so, right? If the music starts playing, you kind of just forget about everything else.
Right.
Ideally, at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like every episode is just us being like, man, I can't wait for shows again. You know what sucks? I'm actually kind of upset about this. By the time this comes out, the show will be tomorrow, on Thursday.
Oro.
Yeah, on Thursday, GP is Gratuitous Platypus is playing a show with this other band from Calgary, Frank Mona, and I really want to see them, but I won't because I'm not in. I'm not going to be in Calgary where the show's happening. But like, I would kill to see them. Like, first of all, I miss shows so much, but also Frank Mona is fantastic.
I mean,
And
how much of a drive is that?
it's not the drive; it's just that I work Friday.
Ah.
So dude, I cannot drive 6 hours for a 7:00 show and then drive back another 6 hours. Well,
That don't sound that bad.
yeah, actually, no, I can't do this. I'm talking myself into it on the cast, but no, I can't. I physically cannot.
If you leave by like 10, you're good.
Yeah, but I work early, and like that's my last day of work. So
All right. I'm just saying, like, I think you could make it. You could make it.
kind of want to.
So for the first song this week, I actually
right,
chose it. I chose Peak by Raised Fist, which is funny because this song's kind of about shitting on people who act tough, actually. So that's funny you mentioned that.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, like at one point he like towards the end he goes like, "You're dropping your gloves, but still I'm not swinging," or something like that. And he like
nice,
talks
like
funny
hockey.
because he's Swedish, yeah. And he likes hockey because he's Swedish.
Yeah, Swedes are good at hockey.
Oh yeah. So yeah, let's give a listen.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love Raised Fist, man. Definitely can't go wrong with those guys.
Dude, that's such a good song, bro.
That's sick. It gets you pumped.
Yeah.
I would love to see them live. Do you know if they tour in like Canada or the US at all?
I believe they do. They've been posting a lot like, yo, when everything opens back up, where do you want us to play?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna start spamming their social medias with New York, play in New York, play in New York.
Come to Brazil.
Not city. Don't come to New York City. I mean, go to New York City. That's cool too. But like,
just not just New York City.
Come to upstate.
No. There's nobody important there.
Don't go to Canada though. Anywhere in Canada.
No, the problem is people will come to Canada and they'll be like, yeah, we're doing a Canada-wide tour, but then to them, Canada-wide is Montreal and Vancouver.
And
it's
Toronto.
Like, there are other cities. Yeah, and Toronto. Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver. That's it. It's like, okay, cool. I guess every other province will go fuck themselves. No, shut up. Not realistically.
No.
Calgary?
Listen. I was gonna say, realistically, bro, if there was a sick show happening in Toronto, like, we could probably meet up and go to it.
It'd be much easier for you to go to Toronto than for me.
Yeah, but I mean, you can make your way there.
I would have to cross the entire country. I think, isn't Canada the second largest? That's true. I guess I could. I believe Canada is the second largest country in the world.
Bro, I'm just saying, it'd be sick if we were able to meet up at a show and I could beat you up.
Yeah.
For disrespecting me all these years.
Maybe I'll move to the... I'll move to the East Coast, and then I'll go to the show, and I'll be like, oh, RJ, it's so great to see you. This was
Bro,
like
you can
four
move
years
into
in the
mine and
future or
Gage's
something.
basement, bro. There's mad spiders down there.
Yeah, you got to clean it too.
Yeah.
I like how that's your pitch. Like you're like, dude, there's tons of spiders. Like I'm the spider guy. I love spiders.
There's pizza boxes. There may or may not be pizza in them. I don't know.
I hope
maybe.
there isn't, because that
also,
would be.
There's one really dark room in the basement. It's got the breaker box and a cupboard full of old mason jars and newspaper.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
it's awesome. There's also this room in the basement where all the wallpaper, when you peel it off behind it, there's fingernail scratches, and then sometimes you can hear screaming.
The walls are like fiberglass or whatever, so they're itchy.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
But it's dry.
Yeah, it's pretty quality down there. There's a
Well, if
toilet.
dry
There
does
is a
sound pretty
toilet.
good to me.
Not sure why.
And you guys have water all year round? Your pipes don't freeze in the winter,
What?
so then you don't
Oh,
you
our
can't
pipes
take a
freeze
shower.
in the winter.
They could. Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind. That's no better than my place.
The old drip the hot water method on them really cold nights.
Didn't work.
No.
we just didn't have running water for like a couple days.
See, our house is newer than where I used to live with my uncle for like a year, because pretty much his house was hella old. And the pipes, like, it'd be like, oh, it's 20 degrees, the pipes are frozen.
20
Oh, my
degrees.
mom's house was.
I don't know
Fahrenheit,
what that
Fahrenheit,
is.
Steve.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's that in Celsius? Because I was gonna say
I
20
don't know.
degrees. It's beautiful.
Cold, below freezing.
It's all right.
12 degrees below freezing, but Fahrenheit.
Okay, 20 degrees Fahrenheit is -6 Celsius. That's literally nothing.
Yeah, no, but like their pipes would freeze.
That's insane.
Like
That
20 degrees Fahrenheit.
You could survive out that. Well, I guess no, never mind.
But like,
You should.
but with like that, if we dripped hot water, they wouldn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the colder it got, the less the drip method works.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. It sucks living in like. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's
Hell?
kind of cool. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say it's kind of cool living in like. I like where I live. I live in a musician house, right? I live with four other people, and they're musicians, right? So that means I can make music. I can be loud. I can. I don't know. I can like write a song in the middle of the night, and nobody is like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm trying to
Right.
sleep, because they're all up. And even if they aren't like already up, they're like, it's fine. We do this too. So like, it's not out of the ordinary. That being said, would be nice if our house had running water. That is my only complaint.
First world problems, bro.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
sorry.
have running water, bro. You've got it.
Did you
made.
need to take a shit? Sucks to be you. Just go out and do it on the sidewalk like everyone else in your neighborhood does.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of me complaining about my house that I actually like quite a bit.
Yeah. No more complaining, Steve.
Yeah.
You're seriously
there-
on thin ice, bud.
I'm gonna get moved to Rubble radar. Here's a question. I guess this might actually not be that interesting.
All right.
I'm curious. Are there any like local venues that you're really excited to hit up once shows are happening again? This might be a little bit too like local of a question though, because like you'd be like, yeah, this one in like upstate New York, and I'd be like, I never heard of it. What about this one in Edmonton that you've never heard of? I don't know. If this is lame, just don't answer the question, I guess. But I'm kind of curious.
I guess. I won't necessarily like name the venues specifically, just because that is very specific.
Yeah.
But there's this one bar in the next town over that's pretty sick. It's like in a basement.
Damn.
And it's got like a dope big leather couch and everything, and a lot of bands usually play there. I'm
You
excited
know what?
to go
I just
there
thought of
again.
an even better. I thought of an even better question. What is
All
the
right.
coolest venue you've ever been to?
Oh, bro. All right, it's in
'Cause
Utica.
I feel like there's got to be some interesting ones in New York.
The best one I've ever been to is in Utica, New York, and it's not like just like looking at it, it doesn't look super special. It's at Saranac Brewery. I'll name this one because it's a little further away and people might know of it. And like where the stage is, it's so sick. The sun sets right behind the band.
That's awesome.
And it's like, yeah, it's just like at a brewery and everything. So you're like just kind of in the like field of a factory and shit. And they usually have like dope craft beers around, shit like that. Dude, it's just like, I saw a few reggae bands there. I saw Iration, The Movement, Dirty Heads, and Pacific Dub. And just the sun setting behind the bands was just so sick, bro. It was an awesome show.
Dude, I have this plan that I've made with a friend of mine, is that we're gonna check out every single venue that plays music in Edmonton. Like we decided this like right after, like actually right before the pandemic. We were like,
oh damn,
that's what we're gonna do next year. We're gonna go to every single venue in Edmonton that plays music, and we're gonna have one beer at every single one. And then pandemic hit, so that plan completely got just bulldozed. And a lot of venues that we were like, yeah, we should check this place out, actually ended up closing.
Damn.
Which is a bummer. But now that things are opening back up again, I'm really, really, really wanting to start doing that. Like the plan. I don't know. It might be a pain. Probably be pretty expensive. But honestly, I want to go to every single place that plays music in Edmonton. And I want to find like cool places like that. And I want to find cool bands. You know, I want to listen to local people.
You're not allowed.
I mean, right now I'm not allowed, but
Pandemic 2 is coming, bro.
Don't even say that. Don't even joke about that. I know it is, though. I know it is, because all these different strains and variants are apparently worse and not covered by the vaccine, but it's fine.
But, you know, maybe we'll get lucky. Hey, who knows? Who knows?
Here's the thing. Not even get lucky. I'm just going to kill everyone else's grandparents.
Oh, shit.
And everyone who has like some sort of like lung problem. That way we don't have to worry about the virus getting them. I will have taken care of the problem. And then we can just hang out. And if people get sick, oh no, they get sick, but they won't die, because all the ones who would have died are already dead.
Hello,
this is a
FBI.
good plan. This is a really good plan. Yeah.
Report someone?
They can't do shit. I'm in Canada.
Oh shit. CIA.
Yeah, they don't care about
what do you think the C in CIA stands for?
Covert.
Central. It's central.
It's
yeah,
central.
But the CIA
I was joking
doesn't...
that you thought it might be Canada, but
oh. That'd be funny. But yeah, doesn't the CIA, like, I guess Steve wouldn't know this, but Gage, can't like the CIA not like operate on U.S. soil or like against U.S. citizens or something? That's like their job.
I mean, yeah, but then they'll just drug them with LSD anyway.
They only did that to soldiers, okay?
That's not true.
Well, depends on who you believe.
This stuff wasn't that declassified? That MK Ultra, like they were just straight up drugging U.S. citizens just to see what would happen.
Nuh-uh.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult the great state of the United States.
Steve, you're gonna put me and Gage on a watch list, bro. We're about to hear a knock on the door.
You're right.
As if we're not already on one.
Did you guys know that if you boil gasoline and you put styrofoam,
the show just ends right there.
Yeah,
that would be funny. And that's the last thing anyone heard of us.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe call.
But we still got the chance to upload what we recorded so far.
Yeah,
yeah.
like the CIA was like, no, this is fine. You can put it out. It's a warning.
It's like those commercials about car crashes that they used to do, where the text got sent like halfway through the text, even though they like died in a car crash or something. Like that's not realistic.
I never noticed that. Never noticed it.
You never once thought about that?
Nope.
Huh.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I was like, how they send the text if they're dead? This ain't real.
I just do that sometimes, where I will just like half finish a text and send it. Especially if I'm driving. You gotta keep people guessing.
Yeah, true. True.
It's like, did he mean to send it this early? Or did he die in a car crash? You don't know.
Right. Yeah, exactly. All right, so, Gage, what have you been listening to?
Reggae.
Nice.
Elaborate.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have anything more to say than that, or
Anything
is
in
that- is that
particular
really
you've
it?
been vibing with?
this morning I was listening to, I think just the two, no, the couple of slightly stupid songs that are in the reggae playlist that we
Okay.
have.
Oh,
And I really like Collie Buds,
Oh, hell yeah.
Sublime.
Tristan really likes Sublime.
Oh,
Tristan from Gratuitous Platypus.
who doesn't
Oh,
like
no,
Sublime?
Yeah, Sublime's one of the best bands ever.
I'm gonna stop
Don't
talking.
do it. Don't. Yeah,
I'm
that's for
just
the
not gonna say
best.
anything.
Yeah, that's for the best.
I don't have
Steve.
anything against them, except that I think Santeria is one of the worst songs ever written.
Yeah, but have you listened to KRS-One by Sublime?
I absolutely have not. So
You.
I'm not. Oh, I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that one song is incredibly.
I don't think
overplayed.
Santeria is that bad.
Yeah.
It's just overplayed. It's not even that bad of a song. I've just heard it way too many times.
So what you're saying is you're jealous and you're clout chasing.
Yeah, this is it. I'm attacking Sublime so that I can get famous. That's what I'm doing. Come at me, Sublime.
I knew it.
You can't do anything to me, a man who has nothing. What are you going to take from me? I've got nothing. I've got nowhere to go but up. No such thing as bad press for me at this point. No, Sublime's solid. It's just, I don't know, that song, man. I don't know what it does. It does something to me. It's same with, there are certain like good time songs that I should like. They're just like such a good vibe, but they just drive me crazy and they make me angry. Like,
Do you
here's a good
feel
example
the
of
same
that.
way about Smells Like Teen Spirit?
I
and
think it's
Nirvana?
fine. I think it's overplayed as hell, yeah. But I think it's fine.
But like,
Here's an example of like a happy song that just drives me crazy. Do you know the song "The Joker" by the Steve Miller Band?
yeah,
Yeah. It sets off my fight or flight. I don't know what it is about it. In one of the bands that I'm in, they were like, the lead singer was like, "Yeah, here's the set list. You know, we can play this song." And I was like, "Oh, The Joker. Like, is that the song like Joker and the Thief in the Night by like Wolf Mother?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it's absolutely not, because that song's called Joker and the Thief, which, by the way, much better song." But he's like, "No, you know, Joker, Steve Miller Band." I'm like, "Oh, I think I know that one." And then he put it on, and I was like, "Okay, I guess I will learn. I will learn the bass line of this song because I'm not a complainer." And then like a few days later, I was like, "So I learned the bass line. I'm ready to play it. We're playing it at practice." And he was like, "Man, that felt good." And I was like, "Yeah, it felt really good. Fucking hate that song. Cannot stand it." And he was like, "Seriously?" And I'm like, "No, we can play it. I'm totally fine with it. We can play it, and I'll probably dance along because it's catchy. But I hate it. I hate it so much. I have no idea why. It just it fills me with rage. I have no explanation for it. I really don't.
that's funny.
It's weird, man. It's such a good vibe of a song, you know, like it's all like he's like, "Oh man, I'm just a joker, I'm a smoker, and I'm just chilling out with this and that." And for some reason it just makes me want to kill.
Word, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's got that
We
song.
need to get what's that?
Everyone's got a song that makes them feel that way. For me, it's "Why Don't You Get a Job" by The Offspring.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like,
I think we need to get a guest back on this podcast before I just absolutely spin out live on the cast, because it's happening. Every single cast, I just have more time to talk and I just say more and more insane things. I think I'm revealing too much about myself.
Your mental state is deteriorating.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So for the second song of the podcast, I guess third because we play an intro song.
Yeah.
Gage picked the
this
song. Gage, why'd you pick this song and what was it again?
I don't remember. Hold on.
Bomb Track.
Yeah,
Bomb Track, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick it?
Oh, Rage Against the Machine? Shit.
because I like it.
Sick.
Sick.
Fair enough.
Anything you want to say about this song that you like in particular?
Oh, the bass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Real quick before we listen to it.
This is a
wanted-
bass-friendly podcast.
Yeah, we wanted to say on the podcast, this is a bass-friendly podcast. We feel like bass players don't get enough love. So we're taking a stand as the first bass-friendly podcast.
Yep.
And bass
The first.
player-friendly podcast. Except Steve. We're not friendly towards him.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not go that far.
All right, let's give it a listen. killer song.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Rage Against the Machine. And yeah, that bass line's sick, Gage. You're right.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite bass lines.
I really gotta learn more Rage bass lines.
Yeah, fucking. Oh, what's his name? Chad something, I think.
You know what? I should absolutely know that. I do not know the bass player for Rage Against the Machine, so
Gage, can you pull that up for me?
I'm a
Tim
fake
Comerford?
bass fan.
Oh yeah, Tim Comerford, something like that. Yeah, he's a sick bassist.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why I thought his name was Chad something.
I mean, it's Chad, Tim, one syllable, same thing.
That's basically the same name. Yeah.
Yeah, Chad, Tim sounds exactly the same.
I mean, Jason could have been Jason. I guess that's 2 syllables.
Jason
like
is a bass
Benjamin.
player name.
Jason's a bass player name for sure. Chad is more of a drummer name.
Totally, yeah. Like
So
Chad
Brad.
Smith,
Yeah, Chad Smith.
who looks like Will Ferrell.
Almost identical.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
It's kind of scary.
We're not saying anything new here, but
No,
yeah.
no.
Have you seen that video of them together on, I think, Jimmy Kimmel or something?
Yeah, and they like had a drum off.
Oh, I didn't see that. I just
You
saw
never
the.
saw that.
Wow, that's
bro?
crazy.
Yeah. To be fair, I was just like, ugh, a drum off? Gross.
Dude, yeah, they have like like Will Ferrell can drum. I almost said Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. No, Will Smith probably can drum too.
You
What's
think?
he up to these days? No, I don't know.
He can rap.
He's a cool guy. I bet he can drum.
Nice guy.
I know a couple rappers who drum, so there you go.
Anderson .Paak.
There you go. That now I know 3. I meant like personally. I don't personally know Anderson .Paak.
Oh,
Not
you
not
might.
yet. We're gonna be best friends.
What if you do and don't know it?
That would be awesome.
What if
I
like
just
one
never made
day,
the connection.
one day like your friend takes off a disguise? And
Oh, you're saying it's like a Hannah Montana thing?
yeah, and then it's it's Anderson .Paak.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm a huge Hannah Montana fan. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, bud.
Yeah, that
I know.
be-
After the Taylor
Do
Swift
you want to
rant
spend
last week.
15 minutes talking about Miley Cyrus?
No, because she sucks. Taylor rocks. I will also staunchly
like
defend
Miley
Avril
Cyrus is
Lavigne
cooler.
as well. No, what? In what world?
The
I don't know,
one where
she-
she's not Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
This
Also,
is such a lame
the
debate
Avril
to
Lavigne
have.
take
This
is fine.
sucks.
I feel like that's okay.
Avril rocks. We all know that. I'm not saying that I became a musician and planned my entire life around music because of the song Skater Boy. However, one day I will be rocking up on that stage, staring down at I forget how the lyrics go, but you know
That's
you know
probably
what I mean.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Looking
probably
down,
for
being
the
like,
better.
"Yeah, does your pretty face see what I'm worth now?" Crying a little bit, you know. Little 10-year-old me heard that song and was like, I need to play guitar.
You're an intellectual terrorist.
Thank you. That's a great band name. Is that a band?
I don't know.
Intellectual
It definitely
Terrorists.
should
I'm
be.
writing that down. Yeah. Well, actually, that just sounds like you're smart, but you blow up buildings.
I'm trying
On
to
the
think.
hand, maybe,
Oh,
not butt.
yo, so I had a band name a little while ago, right before we started Big Smack, but like Smack SMAC. So it's like Big Mac, but Big Smack.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Right,
Pro-
right.
Problem is, I know a guy named Biggs, so I couldn't think of that band without thinking of his name. That's not actually his God-given name, but everyone calls him Biggs.
That sounds
Suppose
like
with
a
two Gs
good
for
thing.
blocks.
You make a connection in your head and want to listen to the band more. The bad band more.
The bad band. You've already decided that they are not a good band.
I mean, I feel like a band called Big Smack can't really be good.
That's
Yeah, it's like
true, actually,
Crackhampton.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Did you say Brackhampton?
No, Crackhampton.
Oh, gotcha.
Have we not introduced you to Crackhampton yet?
We should have introed the podcast with Crackhampton.
Is Crackhampton a thing?
Wait.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah, you might
Are
have
we
that
doing
in
a
store
never
for
before
you.
seen? Are we doing a never before seen fourth song on the
Let's
podcast?
do it. Let's
just so
do it.
you
We'll
guys can-
we'll outro the song with Crankhampton. I almost said.
Band name Crankhampton.
Yep. There you go. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Damn, what was I? I was gonna say something again about Big Smack. Oh yeah, Big Smack sounds like the type of band that would be exclusively made of fat dudes who drink like an incredible amount of beer every time they perform.
So
Like-
me, Gage, and my Uncle Matt.
There you go. Boom.
Bars.
That'd be awesome. You know what? I'd drive down just to see that.
Yeah?
No, probably not.
Okay.
That'd be like 2 days of driving, probably, dude. Three, probably.
At least.
Probably more than that. Yeah, 4 actually.
I mean, when
Well, it depends on how much I just hate myself.
my folks drove from, and obviously, it's different in America or whatever.
Mm.
But when they drove from Florida to Nevada, which is pretty much all the way across the country,
Mm-hmm.
I think it took them 3 days, maybe 2.5. Some shit.
I could do it in 1.
Oh, easily, dude. Do a bunch of meth and then just run there.
Yeah. There you go. That's the plan. Then finally there'd be a reason for me to do all this meth that I do.
So Gage, I think the song we should show Steve, the first ever 4th song should be How to Smoke Crack.
Okay.
Are we
all
actually
right.
just gonna play that and then end it? Is that what the plan is?
But yeah, well, we'll get your thoughts first.
Okay.
I got to figure
Fair
out how to download it from SoundCloud anyway, so.
All right, yeah, no rush. We can keep talking about Crack Hampton, I guess.
Yeah, and their hit song How to Smoke Crack.
Are they like a parody band?
It's
of
like meme
Brockhampton,
music.
or what?
It's just meme music.
Oh, fair enough.
Like,
Brockhampton is a band that I never listened to much of. I
yeah,
have
I've
friends
never
who
really
love
listened to
them,
him at all. Like, I don't think I've ever listened to Brockhampton.
It's like a bunch of dudes.
Sick.
That was
Are
really,
they
like,
being bros?
Well, I don't know if they're being bros, but they seem to be having a good time from everything that I've seen.
I mean,
I don't
you
know,
love to see just a group of dudes being bros.
I did. No, that's the end of that sentence. I just love to see a group of dudes,
Oh, I know you do, buddy.
just in general. I don't know. I hear they're quite good, but like I said, I've never really listened to them. I think I've heard like one of their songs, and I was like, "Who is this?" And someone was like, "Brockhampton," and then I said, "Okay," and that was it. I didn't have any follow up questions.
I don't think I've ever made it that far.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I never thought that it was like a real band for a long time.
What does
Because-
that mean?
Well, I thought it was like a joke.
Okay, elaborate. Why?
Well, just because like I always like met people who would refer to Brockhampton, but I never met anyone who actively listened to Brockhampton.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's like before I ever listened to Car Seat Headrest, I was always like, haha, memes about how Car Seat Headrest is terrible. I like this. I'll send this to people. Meanwhile, I had never listened to them. So, like, I kind of get, I guess, where you're coming from with that.
Well, like the thing is, like, it wasn't even necessarily I'd see people making fun of Brockhampton or anything. I just would see people reference them, but like
Yeah.
no one ever listened to them.
Yeah, fair enough.
So like, yeah, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a reference I didn't understand or something.
Oh, yeah, like they're talking about a band that's just from something. It's like a TV show or something.
right,
Like, not
something
an actual
like
real
that.
band.
So yeah, for a long time I didn't think Brockhampton existed.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me?
Yeah, a little
Oh
bit.
no, I never said I was smart.
That is true. In fact,
100%.
you often protest against it.
We know, buddy.
Yeah, I pretty much actively talk about how dumb I am.
Which, everyone appreciates it, actually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I know they're rap, right? They're a rap group, aren't they?
I don't
Or am
know.
I just completely out of my depth?
I have no
We
idea.
sound so stupid. We're just talking about this band that neither of us has ever listened to.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're hip hop / rap, according.
That's what there you go.
According to
boom.
Google.
I'm, a lot of people call me their number one fan, the expert on Brockhampton.
Did
It's
you
true.
get a gauge?
I don't know. The first time I tried to download it, it said SoundCloud to MP3, and it gave me a WAV file.
Don't know what
This is
that
a really
means.
fun peek behind the curtain. A WAV file is a very high quality sound file.
Yeah, but it's not an MP3.
Yeah, but you can't play a WAV file?
I could. I have to convert it. I think the soundboard only takes MP3. I mean, I've never tried though.
Anyway, here's my favorite thing about Brockhampton. And
You don't
by
know
that I
them.
mean the only thing that I know about Brockhampton
Okay.
is they have an album where there's a guy on the front of it and his face is painted blue. And that is the entirety of my Brockhampton knowledge. Apparently it's quite good. I don't know. I've never
Crackhampton
listened to
has an album called Crackuration.
it. Crackuration.
Yep. What do you think of that?
Am I really gonna Google Crackhampton right now?
You're not gonna find it. They're like only on SoundCloud.
Okay, yeah, they're definitely not on Spotify. The first thing that comes up is a playlist called Crack Rock Hampton. So
Don't know what that means.
yeah, it just appears to be a bunch of Brockhampton songs,
Okay.
and Tyler the Creator also. So
Word.
and then Nirvana for some reason. This is probably
Alright.
just someone's
What a
playlist. I don't know
blend.
why I'm going through this. What?
I said what a blend.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Wait, you said Brockhampton, Tyler the Creator, and Nirvana?
Yeah, you know the three bands that are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like we are running out of steam. Gage, please, for the love of God, play the song so we can stop talking.
I have it now.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you want me to play it?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
No, Gage, we just want you to listen to it and tell me what you think.
Okay.
Hey, yo, bitch, suck my dick tip, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. Touch my balls with your dick. Hey.
Alright,
Touch my dick with
I'm
your
doing
dick.
a live react, I guess.
Step
I
one,
forgot to mute.
put that pipe in your
I'm just
ass.
committing to
Light
it.
that bitch up and put that fart on blast. Step two, suck that shit in. Clench your cheeks hard and inhale that shit. Step three, shit the
Alright.
crack pipe out. Scoop that
Well.
bitch up and put it back in your mouth. Step four,
For a long time, people have been saying that music was not a mistake, but I think this proves that it is. So, thank you for that, Crackhampton. I guess I'm just gonna listen to this whole thing now. Okay.
last night I got high with my friends. Woke up with 5 girls in the bed. Your mom, your sister, your auntie, your cousin, and your girl naked smoking dope, crack, and giving me head. If you're not smoking crack, then you're not my friend. If you're not shitting crack, then you're just pretend. Just follow the steps and it'll be alright.
How did you guys find these guys?
More smoke than a steam train. White rocks, you know that's our game. Light it up from the butt. Take a deep breath and do the booty rock strut.
Take a deep breath and do that booty rock strut.
Suck that shit in. Clench your cheeks hard and inhale that shit. Step 3. Shit the crack pipe out. Scoop that bitch up and put it back in your mouth. Step 4. Your mom's a whore. Pull your pants up and get ready for more.
How long is this song?
So what'd you think?
All right.
Were you doing the booty rock strut during that?
You know, believe it or not, I was not.
You asked how we discovered that.
Yeah.
One day we were just like gaming in Discord, and one of our buddies started playing it through like one of the
Nice.
Discord music bots.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about
Maybe-
what we've talked about it before, like parody music and how we feel about it. But that felt. Oh no, I think it might have been me and Jalen actually, and it might not have even been on the cast, so never mind. But man, it just felt
It's bad.
that felt weirdly like genuine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Wait, genuine?
Well, like not obviously not that they're like, oh man, this is good, but it felt like they had way too much fun doing it. You know what I mean?
Hey, Steve, what's step 4?
I don't remember.
Your mom's a whore.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got really high production value for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, that's the worst thing about it. I think it's just like
Yeah.
they put time into this.
Genuinely, like, there's like this one chick who sings their song "Crack Mama," and like she's kind of got a good voice, and like she could probably like actually sing real songs, but instead she's singing "Crack Mama."
And the dude who just like stole the bars from that Christian
Yeah.
like pastor or whatever.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
I feel
okay.
like after that song, that's proof that this podcast takes quite the
Was a
spiral.
mistake.
It's quite the spiral when
Yeah.
we don't have a guest to talk to.
I need to get us a guest for next week. I think I need
Yeah.
to get on that because
Yep.
yeah, we can't be left alone like this. I don't think.
Steve, if we don't have a guest next week, I'm gonna have to show you "Soft Dick Boys" by Crackhampton.
I'm grabbing my phone right now. I'm gonna text someone right now.
Well, while you do that, I suppose I can outro the podcast.
Yeah, please do.
You better
Let's-
hurry,
let's get this
otherwise
over
we'll
with.
have to listen to Pizza/AIDS.
What?
Yeah, thanks for listening. This has been a weird one. It got weird for sure. But pretty good episode. I enjoyed it. Follow us on our
We vaguely
socials.
talked about music.
Yeah, we talked about music and music adjacent something. Follow us on our socials, Instagram and Twitter at Here's to Rubble. We got Discord server. I think we've been putting that in the description as well. Someone joined. I don't know who they are, but we saw you.
Yeah. Hello. Thanks for joining.
Two-tone opossum. It might be one of my buddies. I don't know. I don't recognize the name.
Me neither, but they posted an album and I will listen to it.
Yeah. But yeah, that does it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, sorry about that. It'll be better next week if Steve can get us a guest.
Don't put that on me. Don't be like, oh, if Steve can. That's what you sound like.